Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Celeste. I'm just gonna start going. Last time, we kept making our way through the final level. This level is so long, and it doesn't help that apparently we spent 40 minutes at the end of last episode. I didn't even realize it was that long until I was editing the video. But we spent the last 40 minutes of last video in this room. So, we're still chasing the bird. We found it. Madeline's starting to think that nobody wants to save Granny but her. And she's kind of not having a good time. Anyways, made it through a couple of tough rooms, but eventually we made it through there. And then there's this room, which is actually kind of disappointing, because I think it's the final room or one of the last final rooms. And I don't know. The first half of this level just kind of seems unnecessary, and this one has a jump that is just like so unfairly mean about its like spacing that I'm not a huge fan. So basically, you saw me go through the little feather part up there. Any other level in the game sets the respawn point right here next to that binoculars. Every level in the game that has a pair of binoculars spawns you next to the binoculars. Like, this right here should be the spawn point. But it's not for some reason, so you have to do that every time you fail, which, at the end of last time, I literally kept going invincibility doing that first half, because I just don't think it's necessary. But where this is, like, one of the last rooms, now it feels weird to cheat on it. So anyways, it wants us to wave dash here, josh over, grab the crystal, and make that jump. But that jump is silly. That jump is ludicrous. You just have to hope it lets you phase through. Because there is no way to do that jump legitimately, without getting really lucky and literally phasing through the spikes. So, like, I'm holding straight down, and then Madeline just goes, okay, straight right, out of nowhere. It's at the end when I release. I don't know. Yeah, for some reason, I took a couple of attempts on this between episodes, and it's just refusing to listen to me. Okay, that time I did phase through the spikes, and it gave it to me. Cool. So there's that. Cool. So drop down through here. Hope it eventually lets me through that jump. It's going to take 30 minutes to beat this level. This room right here is going to take 30 minutes because of that jump. That is just so unnecessarily unfair. Like, that is just like infuriating. Like, to the point where I'm not even mad about that jump. I am just disappointed in that jump. Like, I am disappointed in the design choice for that jump. And realistically, that's the easy part of this level. That super unfair, just unfun jump right there is the easy part of this screen. So, I don't know. I'm just not a fan of this screen. Like, it's so upsetting that this is the end of the game. So, eventually... You know what? This is my series. I don't care enough. This beginning part is just completely unnecessary. I do not care about cheating it. At all. Like, I do not care about cheating that part. I shouldn't have to redo that part every time. So, there's that. Cool. That's just gonna save, like, 20 minutes of redoing that section every time. So, there's that. Like so. And then this jump, honestly, this jump is so unfair. I'm gonna try and find a way to do it legitimately, continuously. But, like, really, I'm just hoping that when I make it first try, which isn't gonna happen. Like, when I eventually make that jump, I want it to be the winning attempt. But it's just not going to be. So, yeah, this whole level is just so disappointing for a final level. Like, I didn't actually go over how... Oh, retry. I didn't go over why the rest of this level sucks. I only went over why the beginning of this level sucks. So, let's just look here. So... Drop down. Somehow make that borderline impossible jump without wasting your dash, because you need the dash on the wall on the left, because it is going to fall. You need to grab the wall, let it fall, and dash down into the bounce pads to make it through that, and then super speed your way down through that thing, threading the needle. So, I'm saying that like it's super easy. No, just hitting the bounce pads. is borderline impossible. So, thread your needle down through that little pathway. Fine. Somehow do not use your dash, because you also need to beat the falling platform down here, so that you can dash into the bounce pads and get boosted extra back over. Then use the crystals in the double dashes you get to actually reach the feather. I don't know. Like, they had an idea. I just don't think this... I don't think this part of the level was... They had ideas, fine. I think there were design errors when making this part of the game. I think there were design errors here. Like, this is not a fun challenge. This is just tedium and just, like, just generally unfair. Like, this jump right here is just unfair. Like, that is not a fun challenge right there. I forgot. Invincibility. This part's just tedious, unnecessary. This part is just unfair. Okay, there's that. Let me try the whole dash thing. I don't think... it does work. No! No, I was saving the dash there because I thought you 100% had to do it. And by the looks of it, you did. Or part of it looked like I needed to. Okay. So I know I can do that legitimately. It's just not going to be very easy. Let's try to get the full run through legitimately. If I can do it all legitimately, I should. If I'm going to do that first part 100 times, I just don't want to. There's that. There's that. No! No, I was still holding down. I didn't react in time. And in fact, I think I was too fast and I was gonna miss. Aw, man. Okay. So that makes this level a little bit easier. I was trying to do that last time and couldn't get it to work, but I guess I wasn't holding down hard enough, or maybe I was forgetting to let go. There's that. There we go. And we chase the bird. No way. I was holding straight right. If that gave me the straight right dash, I made it right there. I could have recovered that, and the game just told me no. Oh, that's so infuriating when the game just does not register correct directions correctly. Blah. Yeah, this level has been driving me crazy. I have just lost it with this level. Okay, there's that. Let's hope this is the last time I ever have to do that. Over. There's that, and got it. Cool. If I can do that every time, I should. Let's switch to analog stick for this one, because it feels slightly more reliable. No, I was holding right. Can we stop just ignoring my controls, game, please? Like, if I am telling you a control, then do it. It's that easy. Like, this level, we're at 3 hours on this level. I think the last hour of it has been this one room. I am not releasing the control to move right there. I am timing my jumps the exact same. It just feels like sometimes they'll get randomly delayed or they'll just get completely ignored, and I don't know what to do about it. Am I doing it too early there? I thought that was the same timing. Or is it just a case of, like, occasionally it will just phase through spikes and I don't register what's correct because the game is just sometimes wrong? Cool. And then I'll go through a string of, like, 10 where I'm just not allowed past this first part. Let me drop. Thank you. Okay, cool. There's that. There's that. I was too high up. Okay. If I know how to do it legitimately, do the whole thing legitimately. I'm still of the opinion that I shouldn't have to do that part. Like, I will never be convinced that honestly, that feels sort of like an oversight. Okay, there's that. And no, that needs to be a down left dash, and I tried for a straight left. Cool. There's that. That section's not super easy on D-pad, but it's harder to switch to analog stick, so just go with it. No, I dropped too far. I dropped too far too fast. Okay. We're almost there. Like, this part, if I understand how to do it now, it's just the execution of it. And then it's gonna be figuring out the golden feathers. No, why did she stop moving left there? It's just so insufferable that it will just stop reading inputs correctly. Like, I'm not releasing left and right. She just stops moving and dies. I don't know what to do about that. Okay. Okay. I know how to do it. I just need the game to let me do it. Like, honestly, it does not feel like I have any control on the failures and for most of this level. It just feels like sometimes the game just says, no, try again. Like, right there, if anything, that should have been a straight right dash. Like, if anything, that should have gone straight right. Okay, there's that. I released left. It either doesn't release when I tell it to, or it just adds directions that I'm not telling it to go. I truly just don't know. There's that. Cool. Like, even understanding how to do this level, it is still going to take me 30 minutes to do so. There's that. Drop! I released and was holding down. It just takes her a second to reach that terminal velocity. Like, she needs to reach terminal velocity before the thing drops at all, but she can't reach it too fast. That was an upright dash? I was holding left. I don't know. So, I understand how this works now. I understand that I was doing something wrong. It just still feels somewhat unfair. Like, understanding that I was I was holding only left. I released down entirely there, because I knew I outsped it. I knew I had outsped that, so I let go of down entirely, and was only pressing left. So how is that a down dash? I was only pressing left. How is that a down dash? I truly don't understand this game's decision making. I truly just don't get it. This first part is so unnecessary. Okay. I should do it legitimately. Ooh, the game's making it really hard to do it legitimately if it's just going to ignore me. If the game's just gonna ignore me constantly, it's really hard to do this legitimately. Or to even attempt it. I love doing the same thing over and over again, just sometimes it's wrong, apparently. There we go, cool. There's that. There's that. Dash. Oh, I need to go 2 frames later, I think. Otherwise, I'm gonna miss the timing. I think I was 2 frames early there. Like, the timing and the spacing for everything here is just, like, so specific. But the fact that you can do that with the dash just makes it slightly better. I don't know, still not a huge fan of this section. But knowing that I was just misunderstanding it makes it a little bit better, I suppose. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care enough. Like, this first section, I get it if the game lets me get it. I know exactly what to do. I feel like I do the exact right thing every time. It's just, it just reads controls differently every time. So you know what? That's just completely unnecessary. I will just cheat that. I don't care. Or at least until I can do that reliably, and just do it all in one shot. Okay, there's that. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew. I messed up the wave dash, and then I instantly knew it's not going to let me recover this. Like, I just knew. Okay, there's that. Okay, they're over here. Cool. Over here. Cool. Dash. Don't. I'm fairly sure that's exactly the same place that just let me face through the last attempt. Okay. And it just didn't wave dash, and I dropped in the spikes. Now, failure to wave dashes, I assume, is just I mistimed things by a frame. I'm not going to get too mad about those. Okay. Thank you. Sure. Spamming dash, just don't dash. I love doing the same thing over and over again and getting different results every time. It's so much fun. Okay, cool. We're here. Wave dash. If I don't drop there, I don't make it. If I do, I don't. There's... Like, you need to be on the right pixel of the platform, and you need to drop on the right frame. It is, like, super specific. That wasn't going to make it. It might have, but I didn't trust it. There's that. There's that. I needed to release hold there. I dropped, like, a couple of frames, and then I just got stuck. Okay, there's that. Cool. Dash over. If I don't drop there, I don't make it. If I do, I die. The timing on that is so just kind of mean. On top of the fact that you also have to somehow beat it down there and aim it, when the game is also just going to give you wrong directions at every turn. Oh, the timing on that is so mean. Wrong button. I get the golden feather like 3 times, and I make it to the golden feather at the end like 3 times in a row, and then it takes me 20 minutes to get it back there. Like, I don't know what changes. There we go. No way. I did not release right. I did not release right. Why did she stop moving? Oh, it's so infuriating. Like, that is so infuriating that the game will just say I lose occasionally. Like, I don't know what to do about that. Like, occasionally the game just says I lose. Like, it just stops reading inputs. There we go. Dash over. Oh, this timing is so infuriating. Okay, like 2 or 3 attempts later, I'm actually here. Dash, dash, there we go. Analog stick, switch over. At least the music on this level is just like perfection. So at least my torment is... I'm holding straight right. Why did it go up? I was holding straight right. Why did it go up? Oh, come on. That was it, and the game just said no. Like, the fact that the game can just say no whenever it feels like it is the only reason this... yeah. Like, this is like a 9 or 10 out of 10 game if the controls function. When it doesn't, it's like a 7, 6. Like, this is a great game, but the controls are just kind of awful when it comes to optimization and actually working. Like, maybe go for 360? Maybe I try that. I didn't actually touch the bounce pad. Like, Madeline didn't touch those bounce pads. She bounced early, but sure. Oh, okay. 360 dashing. Let's attempt this, cause it just but the D-pad is just deciding I'm not allowed. 360 straight up and to the left. Go straight left. That is not 360. You were just still deciding on random directions for me. You were just still randomly decide. Okay, 360 dashing still just doesn't read the analog stick correctly. That's interesting. 360! 360! You're supposed to go exactly where I'm aiming the analog stick. Why? Huh? Exactly where I'm still... Huh? Okay, so that's just lies. I suppose that is proper evidence that it's just miscalibrated, I suppose. Like, sure, I guess I finally have evidence that it is just poorly calibrated when it comes to reading an analog stick. Because I was holding it like 45 degrees and I went like 10 up and to the left. So I suppose that is proper evidence towards that. I didn't technically have like true evidence until now. Ah, come on. Why am I like this? I don't mind cheating, but I don't... I so badly want to cheat this because it just won't let me do it. But also there's this little part of me saying, you can't do that. You should do it legitimately. And for some reason that part keeps winning and I don't know why. I don't want it to win. I just want to cheat that. Okay, there's that. Cool. There's that, and... Game, stop doing that. Stop doing that. If I am holding straight left, because I released down. If I am holding straight left after releasing down, and then I dash, why do I still go down with the dash? It should be a straight left dash. It is as simple as that. Oh, it's so infuriating. Like, it just feels like the game just is like... It feels like the game is sentient and it's just saying, okay, it's time for you to not win. Like, I don't know. It's so hard to deal with that. Like, it feels like I have no say in actually winning this. Got it. Cool. Stick to an analog stick. Okay, at least my Torment has like a good soundtrack. At least my Torment has a good soundtrack. Straight, or what are you talking about? What are you talking about? That was it. I was aimed perfectly at the feather, and then she just turned right when I'm holding straight up, and just missed it, and I die. And there's nothing I can do. I should have beat this level an hour ago. I should have beat this screen an hour ago. And the game just keeps saying no. It's so hard to deal with. It's just so hard to deal with the game just saying I'm not allowed to win. I am holding one direction. How can such a great game be so poorly made at times? I don't understand it. Such a great game, just poorly made. Okay, that time the feather ran out a little bit earlier than a little bit later than I was expecting to, and I was misaligned, and I wasn't in the right positioning. Got it. Cool. Over. Okay. That. Got it. Switch to analog stick for this part. Are you... Game... Okay. At least you can sort of save golden feathers because you get your dash back every time. Okay. Oh, and it just keeps going. Okay, cool. Okay, it's the end of the screen. It's the end of the screen. That's all I'm hoping for. We finally hit another checkpoint. Thank you, game. Wave dash. I didn't wave dash. Okay, that's literally all I was asking for. I just needed off that screen. Like, that screen was driving me mad. Wave dash, diagonal. Oh, you need to be a little bit sooner. Oh, why'd I dash there? I had it. So I need to go diagonal there. Like, it is, no, I guess a straight dash works there. There we go, cool. These are the ones, okay, I see. Oh, I just completely misunderstood what was about to happen. Ah, I see it. Oh, it wants me to wall bounce there. Wow, this screen's kind of mean. Like, I can't even reliably make it to the start of the... Okay, do not wall bounce that at all. Like, bad idea. Huh. Am I allowed to start the level? Okay, don't wall bounce. I'm just not even allowed to start this, attempting this level. What do I do about that? What do I do there? What do I do here? What? I stopped holding right. She just kept going. Ooh, I don't see what the game wants from me. I need to recover dash there, but if I hold up for even the microsecond I need to recover dash, that spike is going to come up and hit me. So I just don't know what it wants. I can't, I'm holding straight up. Huh? Why? I don't understand. I'm falling straight down, and then all of a sudden she moves right when I'm not touching a single button. I literally was not touching a single button, and she just moved right to die to those spikes. It's literally adding movement in from nowheres. Okay, that's not right. Okay. Still not a wave dash. Still not a wall bounce situation. Okay, okay. Holding one direction, but sure, give me a random diagonal. If I could at least reliably make it to the first... Wow. This room is slightly better than the last one, but that's unless it overstays its welcome once again. Ah, I can't make it through there. It won't let me. It just feels... Oh my goodness. If I could start the level every time, that would be nice. Like, I want to at least be allowed to start an attempt. I just feel like I am being cheated out of most of these attempts. It is not even letting me start attempting it. What do I do there? Like, how on earth do I deal with this? I am spamming dash. Let me dash. Ugh. What is this room? It's okay. I don't want to play the game anyways, game. It's fine. You can just do whatever you want. You can just do whatever you want. I didn't want to play. What on earth is this? I can't even start any attempts. The game is just random. The game is deciding a random direction for every single action. Like, doesn't matter what direction I'm holding, it's going to do whatever it wants right now, and I have no say in the matter. There's that. Jumped, but sure, just didn't jump. Sure, holding only left, holding only right, but it's an upright dash for some reason. Sure, the spikes that were already gone killed me. Sure, just don't dash. I hit my head here, not sure how that was a death. I just don't see how you're meant to do this. I don't see how you're meant to do that. Like, you have 0 spacing. Like, I don't know how I did it the one time. Like, I just don't see... did I get lucky and phase through some spikes? Because that's the only way I see how to do it. Especially since it just won't let me dash there. Even if it did, I think I'd still die to the spikes early. How on earth? How on earth did I do this? Like, I just don't see how it's possible. I did it once by dumb luck, and I just don't see how to do it again. Like... This is a really good level for the first part. And then the second half of Farewell just completely overstays its welcome on every room. Like, every room of the second half of this level has just completely overstayed its welcome. Give it a down dash there, maybe? Oh, come on. Okay. Okay, game. Okay. You're deciding you're deciding you don't want me playing. That's fine, I suppose. No, that's it. That's it. So you land and give it an extra up dash, or no, an extra down dash. Like, an up dash will waste too much time. I stopped moving right, but sure. Dash, dash, dash. I'm holding only up. Only the up button was being touched. Only the up button was being touched. It's just eating every input. It's just eating or misreading every single input. Like, So, don't wall bounce there. I don't see how to make that jump without a wall bounce, but you're not allowed to wall bounce. Cool. Cool. I hit my head on it. I was too far to the left. Just didn't jump for some reason. Like, if the game would let me win, like, I just need the game to allow me to attempt a win, and I think we can beat the game today. But it's just deciding I'm gonna spend an hour on every single room just fighting the controller. Like, that is how the second half of Farewell has gone. Like, I am just fighting the controller for every action. Huh? I tapped right. Like, I tapped left to try and walk off, and then I tapped right. I held the button for the same amount of time. Like, tap, tap, same exact amount of time. Like, probably down to the microsecond. And for some reason, it walked me a pixel left and 5 pixels right. Like, what? What are you talking about, game? Yeah, I'm fighting for every action. Like... Oh. I shouldn't have to fight the controller this hard to get the simplest actions completed. Like, an up dash versus an upright dash should not be this difficult. It just shouldn't be this difficult. It just shouldn't be this difficult to go the direction I want to. Okay, I need to... Thing is, I don't even know how to win this level. I haven't gotten a good look at it because I'm just not allowed over there. Yeah, I wish I had binoculars. I wish there was a set of the things here. I forgot to dash there. I still disagree that it decided to go that far left. I still disagree that that was left at all. But on one of those, I just forgot to dash. Huh. That looks like an impossible jump. There's nowhere to wave dash, is there? I don't think there's anywhere to wave dash. Huh? Huh? I'm tempted to invulnerability my way over there, just to try and understand what it wants over there, just because I do not see it. Like, no, there's nowhere to wall bounce. Yes, there is. Yes, there is a place to wall bounce off the side of the bottom spikes. Okay. Is a wall bounce even going to be enough there? I don't think so. No way. How is that possible? Huh. Okay, game. If you'll just allow me, I really shouldn't have to fight the controller this hard for everything. I don't see how that's possible. Like that looks like it's an impossible jump. I guess it wants. How? Grab the side of it and jump as it reaches like the apex will probably give me an up boost, I guess? Okay, that's my only idea for how to do that. Yeah, that was literally the only possible thing I could think of. Okay. So, there's that. Start it going up. Bounce left. Dash up into it, grab the crystal, dash right back into the bounce pad. I'm... Huh. So I'm not allowed to touch the top of this thing, because I need to... I tried to switch straight up there, but I was still holding right. I messed up the wall bounce. Okay, I think that's correct. It just kind of sucks. It just didn't give me the wall bounce. I will never like a wall bounce mechanic. Like, that is out of the question. But I will begrudgingly get used to how to do them. Oh, wow. Wow, we just sailed it. Hold on. I understand how to do this first part. It sucks, but I understand it. I think I'm gonna end up having to bounce, dash over, hit the right, dash straight up. Okay, I think it's basically the same idea for the rest of this level as well. Just stop moving right because you feel like it, Madeline. Thanks. Just sailed it. Okay. Okay. I don't think I'm allowed to use up the top of it there, but I don't think I have a choice in the matter. I guess I'm gonna... Wow. Wow, okay. I forgot to... Sure, it bounced and just didn't work. Just killed me anyways. Dash over. Wall bounce. Oh. Ah, dang it. That's right. Sort of. I just need to do it right. I'm spamming dash, so give me the second dash that I just earned, game. It's... It really does feel like the game just doesn't want me to win. Like, it feels like the game knows I'm so close to the end, and it's just like, no, you can't leave yet. You're gonna fight the control for literally every action now. Like, usually it's like 50-50, like, does the action work or not? Here, it's literally every action is wrong. Okay. It shouldn't be this difficult. If I'm holding one directional button, it should go that direction. It should be that simple. It really is that simple. I'm holding straight right, go straight right. There's no reason for it to be this hard to actually... What? Like, I was holding right, and she just started going left, and then started going right, and then started going left, and I did not release right. It's one button. It's one directional button. I'm literally fighting the controller on every action now. Okay, there we go. Cool. Ah, that's a lot of wind. So, grab the bubble, straight up, straight right. I think I'm going to need to do a diagonal dash, and the wind should give me enough flow to make my way through there. Drop down. Diagonal right, dash right, drop down, diagonal right, feather it, go through, diagonal right, left, over. Wave dash? Can't... I'm not entirely sure what it wants there, but I'll figure it out. Ah, it needs a diagonal. It needs a diagonal. Ah! Yo, this wind is rough. So there's multiple correct solutions for this screen. Just give me a straight up when I'm going diagonal. Why not? Oh, that's gonna be rough to time. Why am I going diagonal there? Like, that time I just really did forget. Wow. That was like super speed. Okay, no, that time it just randomly went diagonal for no reason. Like, some of these, I'll admit, I'm messing up on them. Some of them, I just have no say in the matter. Okay, you can just completely ignore that bubble then. Oh, wait, that needs to be a left dash? Oh, that needs to be a down dash, maybe. And I'm holding straight down and went straight right. Cool, game, thanks. I'm holding straight up and went straight left. Cool, game, thanks. It shouldn't be this much of a challenge just to choose the direction I'm going. Oh, that's rough. I think that's right, but it's not great. Game, I so close. It's one direction. One direction on a T-pad. It's not that hard. Why is choosing the direction of a dash impossible? Why is it just impossible for the game to register which direction I'm trying to go? It shouldn't be that hard. It just shouldn't. Okay, yeah, it wants me to do a right dash here, and then dash down into the right, wave dash over, dash through. Okay. If the game will let me get the bubbles over there, I know how to beat this room. It's just, will the game let me beat this room? The answer is no. The answer is no, I am not allowed to beat this room. And that time, it just didn't dash for some reason, despite the fact I am spamming the button. It's one button. It's one button to go left. It's that simple. There. Okay, this room's fine enough if I wasn't constantly fighting the controller. This room is a fine enough challenging room with all the wind if I wasn't always fighting the controller. There we go. That's what that room's supposed to look like. Okay. Oh, wave dash. Duh. Maybe. Is... That doesn't really feel like there's enough room for a wave dash. I forgot to hold on. I forgot to hold on. Okay. I know we're at time, but there can't be more than, like... Yeah, this really isn't enough room for a wave dash. I was falling straight down. How on earth did I die to spikes there? So that was a short wave dash, not really Really? So I'm getting the wave dash, but I'm not getting distance right now, which means I'm going too early, right? Yeah, I'm going too early, I guess. But... Huh, yeah, they just did not. There's a true wave dash, and it got me killed. This was just not enough space for the wave dash. This screen needed to be, like, a little bit wider. Although, I suppose that's the challenge of this level. How on earth did I get that a moment ago? I can't get it again. Okay. I'm falling straight down. Like, I just don't know why going straight down, suddenly the spikes kill me. Oh, no. I see. They're literally farther out there. It's like, it's supposed to be a straight wall, and then it's just suddenly not. Huh. Diagonal dash, just not a wave dash. That's a true wave dash, but you need a short-changed wave dash, I guess. Just like 4 extra pixels on the platform. 4 extra pixels, and this works perfectly fine every time. No? Okay, I don't understand how... I don't understand what the level wants, then. It's a straightforward enough level, but if you look at the specifics of it, it just does... Yeah, it's straightforward enough level, but the more specifics of it you look at, the more, like, it just seems like it's just out of range for possibility. Can I do this? No. Maybe. Sort of. You can sort of wave dash with within a screen transition. It's just really rough, and I don't know how to do that fast enough. Okay, I'm getting really good at getting a Okay. I'm getting really good at the full one and the super short change to wave dash here. But the length wave dash I actually need is pretty rough to manage right now. Okay, we're at 15 minutes. I need to somehow grab the crystal and drop down while it's still moving down. Like, if I wait too long and actually let it carry me to the crystal, then I'm just not gonna beat it in time. But the thing is, I don't see how it's possible to do that. You can't jump on this thing. It will super wave dash you it will super jump you too far, or it will drop you left into the spikes. So I, once again, do not quite see what this level wants. Okay. Holding straight left, that should have been recovered, but whatever, it doesn't change anything. Can we not just kick? How? Oh, come on. Come on. I don't see what this room wants. I just simply don't see what this room actually... I'm falling straight down. Like, straight down. And then suddenly it's just like, okay, that's not actually good enough. You die. Okay. Like, I can make it to the switch every time. And I can... There we go. I don't know how I did that, actually. Those star things are new. Oh yeah, wave dash. Middle of the block. Jump. The what? Okay, they actually got misaligned? One of them just, like, sat in the middle of the screen. Huh. This room's gonna be rough, but we're out of time for today, so I guess we'll figure this out next time. I really like Farewell. I think overall, Farewell is a great level, but due solely to the fact of how long it is, there are going to be rooms that are just really bad. Just because it's too long, you're not going to get great screens all across the board. Just like, so there are a lot of great rooms, there are a lot of fun challenges along the way. Like, this one's fine, it was trying to figure out how to do it. The couple before it were fine, like there was some fun stuff in there. But then, like, the room we started on that took us over an hour to beat, that's just really kind of mean. And obviously I was forgetting some of it, and doing it legitimately felt fine. I didn't actually do it fully legitimately, now did I? I did end up cheating on the successful run. I don't care. Like, there are just a few rooms on this level that just are kind of unnecessarily rough. Otherwise, there's some really fun parts of it. And if it wasn't for fighting the controller, this level would be half as long, maybe. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank everyone one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members. Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Star-Filled Void, and the Phantom Knight. Thank you three so much for the extra support. So for real now, take care, everybody.